Good day. Welcome to our video on solving problems using ratios. Here's one problem where we can use ratios to solve a more complex problem. The ratio of the number of flamingos to the number of pelicans at an attraction is 5:2. The ratio of the number of pelicans to the number of owls at the attraction is 20:1. Letter A. What is the ratio of the number of flamingos to the number of pelicans to the number of owls at the attraction? And letter B. There are 3 owls at the attraction. How many flamingos are there? Now obviously this puts a wrench in our thinking because modeling using the different values here seem to be quite difficult. 5:2 for flamingos and pelicans might be easy to draw, but 20:1 for pelicans and owls might be more challenging. But one thing we should note of is that there are only 3 types of animals being talked about in the attraction. The first one are the flamingos. The second one are the pelicans. While the third one are the owls. The key here is to find a common value for parts between the items we're counting between the 2 ratios that you see. And if you read carefully, 5:2 talks about flamingos and pelicans, but 20:1 talks about pelicans and owls. And that tells us something very important. What if there are 20 pelicans? That means there is 1 owl. It is interesting to wonder how many flamingos will we then have? And that's why we should make a list. And it's easy to make a list by going through the ratio of flamingos to pelicans first. Let's try that. If there are 5 flamingos, based on the ratio, there are 2 pelicans. If we double it to 10, there will be 4 pelicans. If we triple the number of flamingos, it's 15:6. If we continue, 20:8. If we continue, 25:10. Wow. And then 30:12. So let's erase that so we can continue our list. 35:14. 40:16. 45:18. And 50:20. And we know that the ratio of pelicans to owls is 20:1. We can also use multiplication to solve for this because you can make an equivalent ratio to 5:2 such that there are 20 pelicans. And to reach that, you'll need to multiply by 10. So if you multiply by 10 here, you'll get 50 as well. So what does that tell us? We can now answer letter A. So letter A, if there are 50 flamingos, there are 20 pelicans, and then there will be 1 owl. And that will help us answer as well letter B. Because if you have 3 owls, that means you tripled the number of owls from our ratio of flamingos to pelicans to owls. Then you'll be forced to triple the pelicans and the flamingos. So you'll get times 3 times 3. So you should get 20 and 150. That means there will be 150 flamingos if we end up with 3 owls. I hope you were able to learn a lot from this video where we apply ratios to solve more complex problems by making a list and by using our arithmetic to explain our thinking. See you in the next video.